Similarly, selectivity is going to be important. So this and academic strength, academic rigor kind of go hand in hand. The most academically strong schools are going to be the ones with the highest selectivity. So, the lowest chance of being accepted. As I said in the other slide, you're going to want to compare your test scores, your GPA, what you've done as far as high school coursework is concerned, with that is accepted to the school. If you're seeing that, for a certain school, most of your, in the bottom quartile, and maybe you haven't taken all the courses that they would like you to have taken. Maybe they require 4 years of math and you've only taken 3. Maybe they require 4 years of a language and you've only taken 2 or 3. If you're not meeting those expectations or those averages, that may not be a school that you want to look at, just because your chance of getting accepted is very low. Sort of unfortunately, the best way to do that is just with simple and GPA, which are really sort of the only way to get a foot in the door for these extremely selective schools. But you're just going to want to compare, your high school academic resume basically with the average of what's accepted at the school, just to see, do I have a fair shot of getting in here? And if you don't, then, just maybe look at schools. One important thing to note about that is that sometimes there are specific programs within universities that are much more selective. For instance, if you are applying to, Purdue University, which is in Indiana, it's a fairly selective school. However, if you're applying to their engineering program, which is a more renowned program, much harder to get into, that's going to be much more highly selective. I'd say engineering programs are the sort of the quintessential example of the sub-program at a school that's harder to get into. So don't, just because you're applying to a larger state school that may have a higher admissions rate, don't necessarily expect it to be a breeze or be easy, especially if you're applying to one of those specific programs that has a lot more competition. Engineering and computer science programs probably at the top of that list of the competitive programs within certain schools.